today we're going to cover lesson 5-4. In this lesson, we're going to learn how to find the measure of an interior or an exterior angle of a regular polygon. First, let's take a look at our vocabulary. A polygon is a simple closed figure formed by 3 or more line segments. The segments intersect only at their endpoints. A polygon that is equilateral, meaning all sides are the same length, and equiangular, all angles have the same measure, is called a regular polygon. I'd like to start the lesson by addressing, on page 398, the first key concept, interior angle sum of a polygon. The sum of the measures of the interior angles of a polygon is equal to the number of sides minus 2 multiplied by 180. With symbols, we write this as S equals and minus 2 in parentheses times 180. Take a look at the diagram following this. In the diagram, you'll notice that if there are 3 sides, there's one triangle, and a triangle's interior angles measure 180 degrees. When we have a 4-sided figure, or a quadrilateral, it can be divided into 2 triangles. So there are 2 times 180, or 360 degrees. If we have a 5-sided figure, it can be divided into 3 triangles, and so forth. This is where the formula comes from. Let's take a look at example number 1. We're going to find the sum of the measures of the interior angles of a decagon. Let's start out by writing our sum formula. Next, since the decagon has 10 sides, we're going to replace the number of sides, with 10. Since 10 minus 2 is 8, we'll multiply that by 180, and we're left with 1,440. The sum of the measures of the interior angles of a decagon is 1,440 degrees. Please pause the video and complete the godets A, B, and C below this example. Now let's take a look at example 2. Each chamber of a bee honeycomb is a regular hexagon. Find the measure of an interior angle of a regular hexagon. This example will be slightly different since we're finding the measure of just one of the angles. Step 1. Write your equation, and since a hexagon has 6 sides, we're going to replace n with 6. 6 minus 2 equals 4, times 180 equals 720 degrees. So the sum of all of the angles inside of a hexagon is 720 degrees. Since we want to find just one angle measure, we're going to divide 720 by 6, since there are 6 angles inside of a hexagon. The measure of one interior angles of a regular hexagon is 720 degrees divided by 6, which is 120 degrees. Please complete D, E, and F godets below this example in your workbook. Now we're going to talk about the exterior angles of a polygon. I'm on the bottom of page 399 in your workbook. In a polygon, the sum of the measures of the exterior angles, 1 at each vertex, is 360 degrees. Please take a moment to look at the model in your workbook or on the screen. Let's give this a try using example number 3 on page 400. We're going to find the measure of an exterior angle in a regular hexagon. Let x represent the measure of each exterior angle. Next, since there are 6 angles, our equation will be 6x equals 360 degrees. To solve this, we would divide both sides by 6, which would give us that x equals 60 degrees by the division property of equality. Therefore, each exterior angle of a regular hexagon measures 60 degrees. Please bring with you to class tomorrow a sheet of paper explaining how to find the sum of the interior angles of a polygon when you know the number of sides of the polygon. Be sure to be very descriptive in your answer. Also make sure that you've completed all of the godets A through I in this lesson.